Testing 1, 2, 3. Sounds pretty good on my end. Alrighty, we'll get started. Hello and welcome to another episode of Quick Look. This time we are looking at LA Noire. I was trying to see if there's an options in the main menu. There is not. So I was going to turn down the sound, because at least on my end it sounds pretty loud. Didn't seem loud when I was doing a sound check, but here we are. So, there's a lot of not safe for work stuff in this game, so I don't know how much I could get away with in a playthrough. We should be fine with a quick look, but if I ever did a full playthrough, I don't know. Okay. Oh, yeah, I forgot there's limited, stupid, save files in this dump. I play this game a lot. I love this game. It's such a good game. I hope someday we'll get a sequel. Wow, how many files is that? 3, 6, 8? Only 8 files? That sucks, only 8 files. Yeah, I'm sure. No, because I want to show off the game. Or maybe I should have said yes. I don't remember.
A city on the verge of greatness. A new type of city, based not on the man, but on the automobile. The car. The symbol of freedom and vitality.
I'm gonna try to not talk over the narration and the dialogue, because I love this game so much.
Where every man can own his own home, and have room to breathe, and not be overlooked by his neighbors. A city where a man's home is his castle. A quarter acre of the dream made possible by victory. A city of opportunists. A city of dreams, where Hollywood will shape the thoughts and desires of the entire planet.
So this is half mystery game, like Heavy Rain, and half like GTA.
A city of pioneers. A city of dreamers.
I actually love the whole
A city of undercurrents.
mystery aspect of
Where not
this.
everything is as it
Like
seems.
actually working cases, asking people questions, finding clues. I love that stuff. The action stuff,
A
I would
20th
have been
century
fine
city
if we didn't have
become a
it.
model for the world.
I know it doesn't, excuse me, fit the genre to not have fisticuff battles and shootouts and such.
A city that has no boundaries. That will stretch as far as the eye can see.
Like, this game's actually really, really good, because it balances both story and gameplay. Like, it fits the theme of noir, it has a decent story, and then it makes sense gameplay-wise.
In the Marine Corps, you deal with the chain of command. Mistakes get made, but you deal with them. You know what you're fighting for and that you're on the same team. But dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows. You never know whether the guy you're talking to is on the pad, or whether it's your partner, or maybe even the watch commander. So who do you trust, Cole?
Whoa, that was a glitch. That wasn't great.
KGPL calling car
So,
14
obviously,
Adam,
since
14
I'm playing this on
Adam,
PS4, this is the remastered version with all the
14 Adam,
DLC.
see the detective at ambulance shooting at 6th and Industrial Street. Unit 16 William requests uniform assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Roger, 14 Adam en route.
Okay, so let's see if... Okay, there's options. I'm gonna mess with the sound, because I could not... Here, I'm gonna put things at halfway. Hopefully you guys can still hear, and still hear me. Alright. Good, good, good. Come on, let me go.
Here we go again. They don't request uniforms for an evidence search unless there's some kind of catch.
So watch
Ever
my
the
terrible
optimist.
driving in
From
these
the
crowded
beam of
cities.
sunshine
You know, the funny
himself.
thing with the driving in this game is cars will stop in your way. Like, if you're speeding down the road trying to get to where you're supposed to go, they will just stop so you crash, and then that hurts your score. Because you do get scores on these cases, and property damage can significantly hurt it if you're crashing into things all the time.
Yes, sir. Phelps and Dunn.
I know I said I wouldn't talk about the dialogue, but I guess I am.
We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, a Negro male bagged up and on his way to Central Morgue. Witness says a tall white guy, our shooter, put 2 in the Vic's head and then threw his piece. I need you guys to try and recover the gat.
You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Give it your best shot, guys. The dead guy's a lowlife. I'm not expecting any miracles here.
And if we recover the weapon?
Bag it and return it to technical services.
You hurried up, Floyd. We
I'm
got
outta
places
here.
to be.
Happy hunting.
This is a fist hump. Just going through the motions.
You're probably right. Let's just get it over and done.
All right, have it your way. We'll search right up to the back wall. If you still don't come up with anything, come find me and we'll talk it out.
So yeah, so this is generally how it goes. You go to a crime scene, you find as many clues as you can. This game has this music playing. You guys should be able to hear it. I don't know if you can hear it or not.
Look at this junk.
Oh, and here's one of the flashbacks. There technically counts as clues, even though they don't affect the case. This is more for the overarching story.
Dr. Fontaine, could I have a word?
Of course, young man.
I really enjoyed your lecture, Doctor. Psychiatry seems to have a tremendous amount to offer.
Why, thank you. I'm always happy to receive acknowledgement for my work. The mind is the last great mystery in medicine. Are you thinking of specializing, Mr.
Sheldon. Courtney Sheldon. I'm only in second year, Doctor. They fast-tracked me a year because of my experience during the war.
Ah.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. Battle fatigue and collapse under duress. Can it be helped?
I would say yes, given the right set of circumstances. Trauma forces the mind to close down, retreat in on itself. We try to find ways to unlock the mind again through a combination of therapy and drug treatment. Hypnosis and therapy are powerful tools in the right hands, Sheldon.
I've been to visit some of the guys at the VA hospital. A good friend of mine, he's so far away. It's like he's wandering
You
around.
went through a lot together.
Yes, Doctor.
Give me his details and I'll make a prognosis. I have a number of clinics
So I don't want to
in
really
Los
spoil
Angeles,
this,
Sheldon.
but having
No
watched this for like, I don't know, the
Friends
umpteenth
here. Just to come
time,
and work at one of
like
them in
there's
your
so
spare
many
time.
clues for the
A little
overarching
spare time a medical student has.
story if you pay
Is that a
attention.
deal?
Is it ever?
Is it
I
ever?
can't thank you enough.
I'm not promising a cure, Courtney. I want you to remember that. Every physician has patients that he cannot hope to cure, for whom he can only smooth the path to death.
So yeah, there'll be flashbacks like this throughout the... Well, actually, that's not even a flashback. That's just seeing a perspective that will impact the greater story. Like, Cole wasn't there. Cole Phelps is not Courtney Sheldon.
What have you got, Phelps? Anything? Jesus. Cole, come
The
take a
trouble
look
with
at
this is I have to remember where all the clues are. I think since it's
I tell you, I'm
tutorial
jinxed. I
one,
always get landed
that
with this crap.
the little partner person is gonna like hold your hand and point you right where the clues are.
Shooter put him up against the wall and blew his brains out.
Hell of a way to go.
Doesn't really matter how you go once you're gone.
Don't get all deep on me, Phelps.
Ralph, there's something on the rooftop.
How the hell did you see that?
A reflection in the window. Looks like it might be our weapon. I'm gonna see if I can find a way up there.
All right, don't hurt yourself.
So yeah, since we're on the patrolman desk, we will not be solving this case.
What kind of chumps do these homicide guys think we are?
Smith & Wesson, serial S71893. 2 rounds fired, and instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here. Interesting guy.
Stupid guy.
We should follow up on this now, before the perp tries to leave town.
Okay, so yeah, the
have the
music
gun,
stops.
Cole.
That means he found all the
Let's
clues,
take it back to
which is
Central.
which I
We could
love.
get a commendation.
Could show some initiative, Ralph, and see if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun. You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from here.
So obviously you could play this game in black and white, you know, fit the noir style perfectly, and you can also
harm in
play
doing
without
some
the
digging.
detective music,
The
so that
suits
way
didn't
you
seem to
have
give
to
much of
just
a damn.
find all the clues, either know or risk not using it.
You'd rather round up drunks and help old ladies across the road?
I'd rather get through the day without the captain's foot up my ass.
It'll be fine, Ralph. You worry too much.
I think we'll be able to get through the tutorial just fine. I'm not sure if we'll actually get to the real desks or not, but yeah. It's a quick look. We're not going to see the whole game, obviously. I don't know, depending on how things go, I might make this one be a bit longer. I keep doing that again and again, from like a little bit over a half hour to now 40-minute videos. Probably should check the actual map to make sure I'm going the right way. Yeah, let's look. Where the hell am I? Okay, there we go, the zoom. Where are we at? Is that us? No, that's where we were. Okay, this is not helping. And I don't want to waste time looking on the map trying to figure out where we're going. The mini-map's enough to guide me. Man, this is a local gun store? We're driving really far away.
Officers Phelps and Dunn. Can you tell us anything about this gun?
Smith & Wesson, Model 27, registered Magnum. Chambered for .357, nickel-plated with pearl grips. Same gun used by General Patton.
You're not suggesting he's the owner?
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to. I sold it. You know, this piece will stop a rhino. These babies are only available special order. Here's my Smith & Wesson order book.
You mind if I take a look?
Be my guest. This is about something bad, right?
Yeah, I can stop a rhino if you get the drop on the
Model
damn
27
rhino.
with pearl grips, Cole. You see it on there?
Okay, so let us find the gun owner. I'm looking in the wrong spot. We're looking for... I could do the... what you call it, hard way, just tap every single one, but I actually want to find the correct one. Pretty sure it's on the other page, and I'm just messing up.
We're in luck. Errol Schroeder.
There we go.
203 South Glass Street. Ordered the gun in February '46. Thanks, you've been a big help.
Anytime. Always happy to help out the LAPD.
Do we call it in?
Let's see if he's at home.
LAPD,
Owning
one
the
of the
gun
most
doesn't prove he
hated
pulled the
police
trigger.
forces in America.
Okay. In for a penny, in for a pound. Lead the way, Gunga Din.
You know what, let's do a quick look. Okay, there I see myself now. And it's all the way over there. So we want to go back the way we came and go along 4th. Okay. Oh my god, you see that? See, that's what I'm talking about. They'll purposely crash into you, they'll stop right in front of you, they do stuff on purpose. Okay, good, I'm heading the right way. Just to hurt your score. Although I believe the tutorial desk is pass-fail, so I could be going on a road rampage and it would not affect the score at all. Yep, stops right in front of me. Thanks, guy. Shut up. Ruined your paint job.
That wasn't so hard, was it? Just because we're in uniform doesn't mean we can't use our initiative.
I guess so.
I think I'm using the
Seems
wrong
a little
road.
too good to be true. One-of-a-kind murder weapon bought locally using a...
Yeah, did I use the wrong road? Yeah. It's fine. I'll turn left and then
If
first
Schroeder's
right.
our shooter, he's no criminal mastermind.
Most of them aren't. That's why they get caught. And 2 out of every 3 crimes are done on impulse.
Another fact from the Phelps
Oh,
Encyclopedia of Thin Air.
Well, that's okay.
You really are
Bridge is
fooled.
right there. Gotta go around. Man, I thought they had more dialogue for these trips. So, golden doorknob means you can enter that
Schroeder.
building or
Apartment 2.
room or whatever. Okay, so we're looking for apartment 2. Although I can't really see the numbers, but there's a gold doorknob, so there you go.
What do you guys want?
I'm Officer Cole Phelps. This is Officer Dunn, Wilshire Division. You're the owner of a Smith & Wesson Model 27, nickel-plated with pearl grips?
I might be. What of it?
Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight with your gun.
You're out of your mind. Scooter? He works for me. I have that gun here in my drawer.
See, like, this seems like
What
an
the fuck is
interesting
going on
case,
here?
but we never
You're under
solve this
arrest,
case.
Schroeder.
It never
Cuff him
comes
up. No
back
way. You're not
later
taking
in the
me down
game.
for this.
I know he's gonna punch me. I don't want to lose my hat.
You ready, tough guy? Huh?
Oh, sucker punched me.
Prancing around.
I guess that's not technically a sucker punch, but still. Yeah, I didn't lose my hat. Oh, you're still going, huh? Triangle's supposed to be a finisher, and yet he just walked up. See, that's a regular punch, not a triangle.
Ralph, you all right?
I'm fine. I hardly felt it. He's lucky he caught me off guard.
Keep an eye on him, Ralph. I'm gonna take a look around.
Like, this is interesting.
List of names and a series of numbers. Floyd Rose's name is in this book.
Floyd Rose was the guy we
Phelps
talked
wouldn't
to,
come
the
out
guy
of
who
this
told
all
us to go
bright
find
and
the
shiny
weapon at
with
the crime
commendation.
scene.
Or stick our schlongs in a hornet's nest. Call it in, partner. And leave the book where you found it.
You know, that's clearly evidence. Like, hey, the lead
Officer
detective
Phelps,
is
badge
involved with the suspect. That's not suspicious at all. So yeah, we nailed that one, even though the case isn't solved. And clearly more is going on. Oh, here we go. Here's a funny scene with some nasty words. This is an actual flashback as opposed to the newspaper story, which is some other perspective.
You dumb fucking sons of bitches, get in this line now before I lose my temper.
Excuse me, Sergeant, but...
Excuse me? Fuck you. You say another word and I'll break your fucking head and have you in the brig.
Some of us are here for...
I know why you're here, asswipe.
I'm having a bad day, Private. Some people don't seem to want to get on this bus.
Didn't ask for your help.
That's kind of what happens when you have a draft.
Can you believe this guy? Who are you two? Abbott and Costello?
We're here for OCS, Sergeant.
So it's the three fucking stooges and you're here for OCS. God help this fucking country and the USMC. The Japanese will do the world a favor and kill you quickly. All three of you are on report. What are your fucking names?
Phelps.
Kelso.
Merrill.
Any other gentlemen for OCS? OCS is at Elliott. You take the Camp Elliott bus over there. This bus is for MCRD. This bus is for men who want to fight.
Yeah, how dare you try to be officers and actually, lead. We all can't be some nasty drill sergeant who just gets to train men and doesn't actually go on the battlefield.
Well, you picked the right place, Cole. A city that needed an honest cop like a thirsty man needed water. You'd heard the stories, but you weren't interested. You were here to fight the good fight, solve cases, right wrongs. But the force is like politics. There's no sitting on the fence. You have to choose sides. A brown paper envelope, or a Greyhound ticket to Palookaville. It could only ever end one way.
All units to 211 in progress.
So the narration is, it's all one long speech going towards the main character. But they do it in little snippets between the cases.
It's only a couple blocks from
Like, I
14
probably
Adam calling
should
KGPL. We'll handle the
watch a
211.
supercut of the whole narration all together.
Roger, KGPL. 14 Adam en route.
So I think this is the action tutorial. The first one was the crime scene tutorial and fisticuff tutorial, and then the last tutorial is questioning a suspect and actually catching one. Or not questioning a suspect, questioning a witness and catching a suspect.
Make it quick, you guys. The cops are here. We gotta move it.
So this is where it gets pretty much, GTA, just shoot at baddies from behind cover and such. I thought that'd be more auto aim, that's why I shot out the window.
Weapons on the ground, now! You're fucking toast. Give me some cover!
Oh, there's a guy right there.
We don't know how many are in there. Take it slow.
So the game's telling you don't race in there. It's not a first-person shooter. It's not actually Grand Theft Auto.
Stay down.
Use cover. Slow and steady wins the race.
That's it? We got them all? I think we got them, Cole. Should be all clear. Lieutenant
Wow, that was a
Hopkins
lot
says
easier than I
anytime you reach for the
remember.
shotguns,
The
you're either
shooting
gonna
sections
end up
can
dead
actually be
or
quite
we're
challenging in
inside
this game
case, so I
because
guess
you don't
okay,
actually
Ralph.
improve upon
Did
Cole
well,
at all. There's no, video
Right here,
game
we're back.
gimmicks where, oh, you upgrade
And good
health
rest
and
for
shield
better
and all that garbage.
This kind of opportunity comes along once in a lifetime, Hank. I have to grasp it.
You have to survive at first, Cole. You're the veterans. The Japs love to shoot officers.
If I can make a name for myself in this war, my future...
Thinking of taking on a company of the Emperor's finest single-handed? You don't seem the Sergeant York type to me.
When I need your opinion, Kelso, I'll ask for it.
Oh,
Talk
don't
about
burst my
officers like you
bubble
in
of
boot camp,
glory.
Cole. They call it the Custer syndrome. Guys who go around dreaming of fame and glory and getting all of their men killed in the process.
Our duty is to lead, Kelso.
And their duty is to die for your wonderful future?
Who said he's gonna send men to their deaths? But that's an assumption. I mean, you're still in training. Why would you assume Cole's just gonna send men to die?
Cole Phelps and Jack Kelso. With some people, it's as simple as chemistry. Two guys who should have been friends, but their personalities got in the way. Phelps, a good guy, wound way too tight. And Kelso, a quiet man who could never walk away from a fight.
Well, it's a shame you don't like to talk about it, Cole.
Ralph, friends who want to stay friends don't discuss religion or politics. And in my case, you can add the war to that.
I know that bum. Wendell Bowers. I put him away before.
Oh, we have another tutorial? I forgot about this one.
Get after him, Phelps. I'll head him off in the car.
Wendell Bowers! Stop! LAPD! You can go screw yourself.
It's funny, because we already had the fisticuff tutorial. So there's 4 tutorial cases? Wow.
Bowers! Hold it right there!
Stop now or I will shoot.
So the thing with ladders, if you're too good at it, they will just kick you and you'll fall down.
Don't want to do this, Wendell.
And this is clearly a set piece. You can't actually catch them till you get to the designated
Give it up,
area.
Wendell!
Stay the hell away from me!
See, so if I go too quickly, he will try to kick me. So if I see him stop and wait, I'm gonna wait as well. He didn't there. Maybe I was going a little too slow.
I've done my time.
It's over, Bowers!
You assholes already screwed me once.
Well, we don't know anything about this guy. I don't know.
Give it up, Bowers! There's
Obviously,
nowhere
he's a
left to go.
criminal. He's on parole. So if you charge in there, he will knock you flat. So I'm gonna go slow. See, look at him wait. See, I went slow, so he didn't get me.
Looks like we've got the place to ourselves.
So he'll always say that. If he knocks you down, you'll show the knockdown animation, and then he'll say that.
Give it up, Wendell!
And you could just straight up throw him off the roof. I want to take him in alive, so I'm not gonna. I'm gonna make sure I'm facing the edge. I try to take people in alive as much as possible, but sometimes it's not possible. Like, I know there's a few Mafia guys you have to just gun down. No, I did it.
How you
Nice.
doing, Wendell? Your parole officer's feeling lonely.
So if you do throw
He's
him
got a
off
hole
the
in his
roof,
life
they
for an
tell you,
asshole
good
like
job,
you.
Cole.
You can make it up to him in 10 years' time. Watch your head.
So I don't know if I just mentioned what his
pump will be
crime
back
was,
in
but
the Iron Hotel
he's
by
just
tomorrow night.
breaking his parole.
Nice
That's a
work,
non-violent
Cole.
offense, so I don't
You
think
run
we should
track
kill
in
the
high
guy.
Part of the tradition of the Marine Corps and being an officer in the Marine Corps is the ability to make tough decisions. The right decision is not always the popular one.
Yeah,
the
you
right
should ask,
decision
John
will
Shepard
get the
from
men
Mass
you
Effect.
care
He knows
about
all about
killed.
that.
These ratings and your ability to give them frankly and truthfully directly affect your chances of successfully becoming a
Maybe he's
Marine
an
officer.
officer of the Marine Corps.
Candidate Phelps,
I mean,
you have the
Space
floor.
Marines, but still.
Esprit de Corps, Merrill 10, Franklin 8, Weiss 8, Donahoe 6, Kowalski 6, Hudson 5, Kelso 2. Leadership, Donahoe 8, Franklin 7, Merrill 6, Kowalski 6, Weiss 5, Hudson 5, Kelso 1. Candidate Kelso.
Like, I don't know if Cole's
I'm
is
sorry,
being a
Captain,
dick
but I joined the Marine Corps
or
to fight
not,
the enemy, not
but
get
Kelso
involved in the schoolboy
is shown to be a good
Kelso,
leader
in
in
my
this
office
game.
now.
I don't know if he was then in boot camp. . But yeah, Kelso definitely doesn't like authority. So he always brushes up against Cole and other authority figures. I believe this is the last tutorial case.
Gives you that leg up. Gets you recognized as
for
a
sure it's the
shining new
last
star
case.
in the squad.
And we get to
The case that you solved that
interrogate
shows that you have the gumption,
witnesses
the gun
and
hole,
suspects.
the get up and go to make you
It's
stand
actually one of
out
my
from your
favorite parts of the
average rank and
game.
file patrolman.
Since we've all been doing most of the action-y parts. This is more the core gameplay that I enjoy. Find clues, talk to witness, and then catch suspect,
LAPD, could you stand clear
interrogate
of
the
the body,
suspect.
please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your
Yeah,
choice, but make
pool
it
of
quick,
blood,
people.
not moving, looks pretty dead.
Hey, Cole. You got here quick.
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on. You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment.
They mean dick
Everybody stay back. Let us do our
in
job.
old-timey ways, not like dick as an
Broad
insult,
daylight.
like they're a
Crowded
jerk.
street. Now I've seen everything.
All right, all right. Yes, it's a dead person.
C. Galetta. Layaway receipt. Pearl earrings. Made out to Bank of Arcadia.
Okay, payments. Nothing there, huh? Okay, that's good. I'm surprised he's only bleeding from the mouth. It looked like he fell on his face. You think there'd be a broken nose and a bruised, like, forehead and such. I'm not sure if we got all the clues on his body, but we definitely want to check all these things.
Shell casings. These look like 32s.
So, he got shot 5 times. Dude's dead for sure. Oh, oh nice, the murder weapon.
FN Browning. Serial number 01138. Might need to run it by a gun store.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here. Don't you people have anything better to do?
Oh, so that's all the clues. Okay, so we
This
didn't
guy
miss
in the
anything.
crowd thinks he saw something, Cole. You better take a statement.
Yeah. Alright, guy in the crowd.
Sir, I'm Officer Phelps. What exactly did you see?
I heard the shots. I thought it was a car backfiring. I saw a girl run at the shoe store.
So talking to that guy is skippable,
Speak to the witness before homicide
which is
arrives,
surprising
Phelps.
since this is
If you
a
think she's
tutorial
lying, don't be
case.
afraid to get
So you
forced.
think they would
And don't accuse her of anything without proof. Lawyers
make sure
love
you
that
have to do
shit.
that.
And if you're sure she's straight up, try the general approach. See what you can coax out of her.
So I know X to Doubt's the big meme, but since I'm playing the remastered version, it is no longer called Doubt. It's called something
Officer
else. It's
Phelps.
Good Cop, Bad
Heard
Cop, and
about shooting.
Accuse, I think.
Did you know the victim?
Instead of Truth,
He was my
Truth,
boss.
Doubt, and Lie, I think was the old one. So it's
Mr.
Good
Gage.
Cop, Bad Cop,
Mr. Gage's first name.
Accuse.
Everett.
And you are?
Galleta.
So now it's press
Clovis.
square to Bad Cop, I think. That doesn't sound as good, obviously. Yeah, I thought I pushed the button. Oh, it's tutorializing me. So yeah, you can look at the evidence, but I know the cases super well. See, that's kind of the problem with me. It's like I know these cases pretty much like the
think you
back
could
of my
tell me
hand,
exactly
so
what
I'm never
happened?
gonna have trouble.
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
So you're supposed to listen carefully to what they say, review the evidence, and then look at their facial expression while you decide what you're gonna do. So clearly she's not looking you in the eye. So she must be lying. So yes, he says good cop, so it would be press square to bad cop instead of X to doubt. Alright. So yeah, she's lying. We saw the payments on the paper. She was gonna buy some jewelry from this guy.
There's nothing to tell. I've done nothing wrong. How can you prove different?
Okay, so yeah, lightweight voucher.
Your pearl earrings, Miss Galetta. You've been paying for them for a whole year. Stop lying. And tell me what happened at the jewelry store.
Oh, God. I won't lose the earrings, will I?
You could lose your freedom, you little fool, if you don't stop obstructing a murder investigation.
Mr. Kalu. Edgar Kalu. He runs the jewelry store. He's showing me a lovely watch. Mr. Gage bursts in. Mr. Kalu gets very angry with Mr. Gage, and they start yelling at each other. Mr. Gage tells me that all of the things in the store are junk, nickel-plated, made in Japan, and yells at me to get back to work.
Then what happened?
We get back here, and I hear a loud bang. Mr. Gage clutches at his back. I hear another bang, and another, and another. Mr. Gage falls to his knees. It looked very painful.
So basically the case is, she's a poor worker lady. She goes to a jewelry store to buy some jewelry. Boss gets mad she's not at work. Boss makes sure she goes back to work. Jewelry store guy's pretty pissed. And we could assume jewelry store guy killed her boss.
Which jewelry store?
Given what we've heard and seen.
Broadway, between 5th and 6th.
Did you see the person who shot Mr. Gage?
Of course I did. Mr. Kalu looked very angry. He kept firing the gun. He kept pulling the trigger. He threw the gun in a bin and turned and walked away.
I always think it's funny that they did change it from Good Cop, Bad Cop to Accuse on the remaster. It's not like the fans like, oh, truth, doubt, and lie is so terrible.
You're making me angry, Miss Galetta. Is that what you want? Tell me why Mr. Kalu shot Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage hates Jews. A lot of people do. It's not my fault if he has nice things.
How many shots did you hear, Miss Galetta?
It's difficult to remember. It sounded like there were so many, and they were so loud.
I need you to concentrate, Miss Galetta. Even minor details can become important later on.
Well, there was one bang, and then another, and then 3 very quickly, close together. 5.
Well, that's what we saw.
Thank you for your help, ma'am. You've been very brave.
We got the 5 shell casings,
We'll need
and
you
I'm
to make
sure
a
if we
formal
look at
statement about what happened,
the
Mr.
clip on
Does that mean I can
the
still
gun,
collect my-
will show that 5 rounds are
my-
missing.
Never mind. Yes, officer, I'll make a statement.
We have the murder weapon.
And the murderer. The girl saw it all. Our killer works at a jewelry store called Hartfield's.
That's a couple of blocks from here.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Tate, maintain the perimeter.
So you can go straight to the jewelry store. I'm gonna go to the gun store first, because you know it never hurts to have more evidence. Like, I'm actually gonna work the case, not just go, oh, we got the guy, no need to investigate further. Yeah, get right in front of me and stop, you dummy. It's a green, too. Dummy pulls in front of me, stops at a green. I'm telling you, these dumb comms, they do this on purpose. They want you to crash. They want you to lose score. Because instead of programming, it's not like a GTA or Saints Row or whatever, where like, oh, they're just in little patterns and they'll move. These comms will actively try to stop you and screw you over. Like, you could just say, oh, there's a lot of bad drivers out there in the real world. They're just making it realistic. Yeah, well, if they were actually doing something bad rather than it's so obvious they're just trying to stop you. Like, here, let's slow down the adventure. And the stupid thing didn't cut in. Where's the gun store? Isn't it right here? Hey, you know what? I'll just walk to it. There, now it's triggering. So yeah, this is gonna run a little long. I want to for sure do the tutorial all the way through, and then we'll stop for today.
What can I do you
Well, we'll
for?
stop this video.
Officers Phelps and Dunn, sir, Wilshire Division. We need you to trace a serial number.
Sure. What's the make and model?
FN
So
Browning,
they have
model
this here
1922.
just in
Serial
case
number
you
is
screw up with the
01148.
questioning
Don't
of
say.
the store
I didn't
lady.
sell it. Europeans love them, but it's pretty rare you find one over here. Although I did have one in here a couple of weeks back.
Remember the owner.
Yeah. Kalu. Edgar Kalu was his name. Thing looks like he'd never been fired, but he brought it in here for cleaning anyway. Then he bought a box of cartridges and he left.
You know where we can find Mr. Kalu?
Told me he was on his lunch break. Said he worked at Hartfield's jewelry store just up on Broadway.
Thanks for your help.
So yeah, if you screw up the questioning, you can come here, you get the location and the guy's name. Like, they have these things in the major cases too. So like, oh, if you screw up, then here, it's not over. And even at the end of the day, you 100% screw up every little thing, you still solve the case, you just get a bad score. Unless you, like, die or something, or fail an objective. Wow, for real? Yeah, guy rammed right into me. Oh, I didn't set the destination. Come on. Okay. Fields. So that's what I'm talking about. In real life, they wouldn't slam into you after seeing people walk into the car, even if you were illegally parked in the middle of the road. People don't just slam into cars. I mean, some people do, but no rational person would do that. Like, haha, I'm gonna run down that jaywalker.
Officer, can I interest you in a new watch?
Officer Cole Phelps. Are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
I can't move. Yeah. Oh, yep. Auto. Go,
Cole, go!
Look at that dumb guy waving at me.
Kalu, get back here!
So you're supposed to draw, and then it'll give a little timer, but I need a straightaway or just be wasting my time. Oh, for real? It just freaked out because the cursor was still on him.
Too late, Kalu!
Wow, I never actually messed up this badly. Usually it's just like I do it immediately. Yeah, finally.
Stop or I will shoot! Edgar Kalu, you're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
And resisting arrest, obstruction of justice.
The case that makes you, and the case that breaks you.
Yeah, I don't know if you can count that as breaking and entering, entering the diner through a back entrance, but there's that. Like, screw this guy, put him away for a long time. Murder and all the other charges.
Might-have-beens, the half-leads, and the half-truths. The case that other cops murmur about whenever you walk past. The case you never, ever discuss.
It's weird to have the narration
Grind slowly,
mid-case.
but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who knocked down Malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, Boyle. I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am young Phelps. You've only been with us a short time and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation. Takes a certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
Yes, sir. I think I am.
Good man. You need many things for a conviction, young Phelps. A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession.
You don't really need a
If you
confession
fail in
if
the
you have
former,
hard evidence.
You can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter.
Oh yeah, back
How are you
when
feeling
cops
now?
can, you know,
Fine,
beat
sir.
up suspects and not get in trouble
Very
for
good.
it.
The evidence is overwhelming. May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession, young Phelps. This is your chance.
But the problem
Don't
with
fail
this,
me.
why do we need a confession? We have, he owns the gun, we got an eyewitness, and he fled us when we were just talking to
Has my
him.
lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
And again, the problem with this is if you ask for a lawyer, you have to, like, respect that. Well, I guess they couldn't, I guess back then, procedure and stuff
followed
was,
Everett
you
Gage and a
know,
girl back to
whatever,
the shoe
we can do
store.
what we want.
You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming.
Yeah,
It had
so
nothing to do
kill
with me.
him. The crazy faces in this game, that's just another
You shot
bit
Gage,
of fun
and
for
we know
this.
why. We can put you at the scene.
Yeah,
Can't
like,
prove anything.
we can. There's an eyewitness. Or, yeah, positively identified.
We know all about the argument. Miss Goleta made a statement.
You're counting on the girl? You think her testimony is going to stand up in court?
Why
You're going
wouldn't
to the
it?
gas
She
chamber,
saw you kill the guy.
That Jew-hating
It's your
fucker, leave me
gun.
alone.
And we have the
I had a sale.
casings.
That girl was ready to buy.
So now we have reason. You're mad that she didn't buy your jewelry.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Cohen?
Excuse me,
Yeah,
everyone.
let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr.
Or
Kalu.
Russia,
And I
or
guess you're one of them.
pretty much
Gage
anywhere in
hated
Europe.
Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
Or the
I don't know
Middle
what you're
East.
talking about.
Or anywhere. Yeah, poor Jews. Still looking for their promised land.
You left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy butt snatcher? You and that stump Gage!
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the
I'm
Chamber
sure
of Commerce. He's in with
goy
all those
butt
momsers.
snatcher is
He blocked
really
every
nasty.
proposal I ever put forward.
I have no
Kike
idea what it
this and
means.
kike that.
Feel free to let
He's
me know
been
in the
trying to ruin my
comments
business
what it
for
means.
years.
Edgar Kalu. I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of
Oh,
Everett Gage.
did I do it so well I didn't have to
respect your
get the third
beliefs and your
question?
right to
Because I'm pretty sure there's a third
I
question
hope
in
for your
there.
sake, the jury can commute to murder in the second degree.
Yeah, there should be 6
have
questions for
mercy on you, sir.
the tutorial case. So we'll see if it says 5 of 5 or 6 of 6. So I have noticed in this remaster,
Masterfully
like,
done, Officer
you
Phelps.
can, like, sequence
It is
skip
just,
and
Officer
it'll cut
Isn't it,
things
lad?
off. Like, for one
Yes, sir.
particular homicide case
Then let
that
me have a
involves
word
you,
with the
like,
chief of
driving
police.
around, like, almost all of
The
LA,
department needs
you could
heroes.
skip a whole
A
section
shining,
of it
honest
if you
face the
nail it,
public
or
can
just
admire. I
don't do
applaud a
certain
man with your
things.
talent for unwavering justice. Back to your duties for now, Boyle. But here's a piece of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. You'll be needing them.
Okay, it doesn't show. But I'm pretty sure I lost a question in there. Maybe you guys who are watching counted. So yeah, that's it for today, at least with LA Noire. So thank you all for watching my video. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. All the good stuff at all the usual locations, which would be YouTube, Twitch, Rumble, and Odyssey. If you want to see more than videos from me, check me out at Locals or Getter. And I'll have more quick looks for you very soon. Bye for now.